the prion protein. It hydrolyzes the prion protein. When the PRP-SC are present, it hydrolyzes the prion protein. It hydrolyzes the prion protein. When there is hydrolyzation of the prion protein, the amylide material accumulates and amylide fragments occur. Amylide fragments occur and they accumulate in the brain, and this causes the CNS injury and CNS toxicity. When the amylide material are present, because the PRPSC hydrolyze the prion protein, and this prion protein when hydrolyzed they change into fragments of the amylide, and when amylide accumulates they cause the toxicity to the brain. The other types of the Jacob disease is the heterogenic Jacob disease. Heterogenic Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. What is the heterogenic? The heterogenic Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease occur due to the transmission or transplantation of the cornea, due to the corneal transplantation. When a patient transplant the cornea, there may be the prion, that is the dangerous prion PRPSC present. This transmit to the brain. In the corneal transplantation may cause the heterogenic Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. In the EEG, the electroencephalogram, when they contaminated with the prion protein, this can also cause the heterogenic Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. When there is contaminated surgical apparatus, when this contaminated surgical apparatus is used by the surgeon to operate the patient, the PRPSC or prion can transmit to the body and they cause the heterogenic Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, that is ICJP. The dura mater grafts can also cause the heterogenic Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. Heterogenic Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease can also be caused by the dura mater graft. When dura mater contaminated with the prion protein, they can also transmit the disease and cause the dura mater with the Jakob disease or Jakob disease. In the dura mater transplantation, the prion disease cases are reported in 160 patients. In the 160 patients, that is 160 cases are reported in the dura mater graft for the eardrum, for example, for the eardrum or other. Also, cases are reported. The cases are also reported for the repair of eardrum graft. But the 160 cases are reported by the dura mater graft. That might be contaminated with the prion. Other causes of the heterogenic Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease is the human growth hormone injection. Human growth hormone, that is capital H for human. Human growth hormone when contaminated, that can transmit the heterogenic Jakob disease. They may cause the cerebral diseases and dementia. The human growth hormone is contaminated, needle or contaminated human growth hormone can cause the and transmit the heterogenic Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease when the contaminated human growth hormone are injected, and there may be the cerebral dysfunction. Can occur in these cases. Greater than 180 cases are reported in a research of a patient. The injection of human growth hormone and other injection, that is human pituitary gonadotropin. Human pituitary gonadotropin. The human pituitary gonadotropin when contaminated with the prion, they may cause the heterogenic Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. 180 cases are reported for the human growth hormone injection when contaminated with prion. But certain research states that the human pituitary growth hormone when contaminated with the prion protein, when we inject every 2 to 3 days for continuously 4 to 12 weeks, when we inject continuously the human pituitary growth hormone, continuously every 2 to 3 days, continuously for 4 to 12 months, they may transmit the prion disease. They may transmit the prion disease and cause the prion disease in the patient. The cases are reported in these situations. We will discuss the another type of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. That is variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. The variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, they are transmitted by the tainted beef. But nowadays there is the Food Administration Authority and Food Development Authority. The cases are rare, but 190 cases of the variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob diseases are reported. Greater than 190 cases are reported. 190 cases are reported of the patient who use the tainted beef. Now we will discuss the neuropathology of the Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. Neuropathology of the Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. In the normal examination of the patient infected with the prion disease, that is Jakob disease, there is normal examination and no brain abnormalities are seen on the gross examination. No brain abnormalities are seen on the gross examination. But on the light microscopy, there is the spongiform material. On the light microscopy, there is spongiform material present. Spongiform material present. Size is 1 to 5 micrometer in diameter. 1 to 5 micrometer in diameter spongiform material are present on the light microscopy of the brain of the prion disease patient. The spongiform degeneration occur due to these material, that is 1 to 5 micrometer in diameter spongiform material are present, and there is degeneration. The molecular layer of the cerebrum are infected. The molecular layer of cerebellum are infected, and the putamen are also infected. The thalamus also infected. The caudate nucleus also infected. Caudate nucleus are also infected, and we will see these abnormalities on the light microscopy. But one interesting thing is that there is lack of inflammatory reaction in the prion disease. There is lack of inflammatory reaction. The inflammatory reaction are absent in the cases of the prion disease, that is Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. There is lack of inflammatory reaction, that is inflammatory response or inflammatory reaction in the Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. This is the pathological feature of the prion disease. Pathological features. Why the lack of inflammatory reaction or inflammatory response are absent? Because the prion are not foreign particles. They are a part of the human protein. So there will be no inflammatory reaction. This is the pathological feature of prion disease. Pathological features of prion disease. The astrocytic gliosis also occur. The astrocytic gliosis also occur in the prion disease. This is the constant feature but non-specific. The astrocytic gliosis may occur in other disease. This is the non-specific and constant feature. Must be occur but non-specific, because in other diseases there will be the astrocytic gliosis may occur in the other disease, but in the prion disease there is the constant astrocytic gliosis occur, but this is the non-specific feature. The specific feature for the prion disease is the lack of inflammatory reaction. This is the pathological features. How much percentage the amyloid plaque occur in the prion disease? This is the question. How much amyloid plaques or amyloid fragments occur in the prion disease? Answer is 10% cases. 10% cases there is amyloid material. Amyloid material. In 10% of cases, there will be the amylite material. Now we will discuss the clinical examination. Clinical examination or clinical features of the prion disease. The clinical feature is non-specific. Non-specific symptoms. Non-specific symptom is fatigue, sleep disturbance, fatigue or sleep disturbance of weight loss, headache, weight loss, anxiety. Anxiety, headache, weight loss may occur in other diseases. So this is the non-specific clinical features. The psychiatric symptoms may also occur, that is depression, psychosis, or other symptoms. Psychiatric symptoms also occur. Psychiatric symptoms may also occur. Symptoms, that is depression, psychosis. Depression, psychosis may also occur. The symptoms last from weeks to months. The symptoms of the Jacob disease lasts from weeks to 2 months. The dementia may also occur. The dementia or dementia, that is loss of memory. Loss of memory may also occur. The myoclonus occur in 90% of the cases of the Jacob disease. Myoclonus or myoclonus. Myoclonus occur in the Jacob disease in 90% of cases. But this is the non-specific. It means that the myoclonus can also occur in other diseases, but in the Jacob disease, 90% of the cases it also occur. Myoclonus occur at various time throughout life. They occur at various time throughout life. And the myoclonus persists during sleep. This myoclonus persists during sleep. And they are induced by loud sound or bright light. This myoclonus is induced by loud sound or bright light. Loud sound and bright light can induce these myoclonus. But this myoclonus is not specific nor the confirm of the Jacob disease. This is the non-specific. This may also occur in the other disease, non-specific symptoms. What is the transmission of the Jacob disease? Is the Jacob disease is transmitted to other person or not? The transmission can also occur. The transmission of Jacob disease to the other person occur, but the incubation period is 1.5 to 2 years. 1.5 to 2 years is the incubation period. The incubation period may be increased. This period may be increased up to 40 years. This may increase up to 40 years. This can be transmitted. How we will diagnose the Jacob disease, that is prion disease? We will ask from the patient. We will take the detailed history. There will be the history of dementia. There will be the history of the myoclonus. There will be the periodic electric bursitis, and there may be other symptoms of the Jacob disease that I have already discussed. The familial Jacob disease has earlier age of onset. The familial Creutzfeldt Jacob disease has early onset. The average onset is 43 years of age. When a patient infected due to the genetic causes, that is familial Creutzfeldt Jacob disease, their symptom may be present at the every 43 years, that is earlier than the sporadic cases. But they most slowly progress. They not rapidly progress. They most slowly progress. They not rapidly progress in cases of the familial Creutzfeldt Jacob disease. What is the time of death in cases of the Jacob disease? The death occurred in the 5 years. This is the sad word. The death occurred in the 5 years after the diagnosis of the Jacob disease. after the worsening of the symptom of the Jacob disease. The lab investigation. The lab, there is no specific diagnostic tests. No specific diagnostic tests. We will diagnose at the history. We will take the detailed history of the patient. There is no specific diagnostic tests. Most widely, we will see the pleocytosis. Pleocytosis. Most widely. In the immunoassay. Immunoassay. There is pleocytosis. We can also do the genetic testing for the PRNP gene mutation because the age of onset of the familial Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease is earlier, that is average age is 43 years. The cortical ribbing are present and basal ganglia hyperintensity occur. Cortical, when we do the brain imaging, the cortical ribbing are present. Cortical ribbing or cortical ribbon sign are present on the MRI or CT scan, that is brain imaging. And basal ganglia hyperintensity occur. The basal ganglia hyperintensity occur. Hyperintensity occur. This is mostly seen on the flare and diffuse weighted MRI. Flare and diffuse weighted MRI. These signs, that is cortical ribbing and basal ganglia hyperintensity, are seen on the flare and diffuse weighted MRI. These signs are present. So this was the detail of the prion disease, especially the Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease.